Mumbai. Are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
That's beautifully done. To get off the mark, does Tarun. It's the Svkm Rising Strikers versus OIS Tigers, the Dats Premier League Season 5. And the OIS Tigers won the toss, opt to bowl. Jiten and Tarun open the batting. Bharat opens the bowling for OIS Tigers. Play and a miss. Oh, beautifully bowled. Lures him for the drive. Pulled him on the drive, on the up. Goes to the drive again and completely misses that one. So 3 dot balls in a row as Bharat is keeping Jiten on his toes here. Look at the field. Long off and Deep point in operation, the two fielders outside 30-yard circle. Tickled away, but there is protection out at square leg. And Jiten gets off the mark. So final ball of the first over. Cuts and misses at one couple of runs of the first over, two without a wicket. So two without a wicket, and Gopal comes on to bowl. And you see a change in field from the previous over. Long off comes to mid off in fact, and third man goes out to the boundary. Still deep point in operation. That'll be a wide to start with. Full toss misses out on that one. He's trying to go for the movement here, Gopal. The length is not all right. Goes to the drive again, and close enough. Wide call here. Probably want to slip in place with that sort of line and length that they've chosen. Goes to the big drive and beats the man at deep point for four. So first boundary for Jitain and the Rising Strikers. Loose delivery. Now the track misses the length, but straight to mid on. They will get a single. Just a couple of balls, but a lot of wides. tickled away and will get the single. Nicely bowled, cuts him into half. Does Gopal. It's been good recovery after those first four balls. Plays and misses to finish the over. 9 runs came off that one, 11 without a wicket after 2 overs. So Bharat continues. Thumped away, but doesn't beat the man at extra covers. Play and a miss. Goes for the drive and up and over for four. 'Play and a miss. Goes for the drive again, but doesn't connect. Oh, nicely bowled. Cramped him for room. Direct hit would have been interesting. Cleaner pickup. Oh, that's through the gap for four. Lucky, but Tarun gets his first boundary. 21 without a wicket after 3 overs. 10 runs came off that over. That'll be another wide. Play and a miss. Gopal continues. First over went for 9. This over has started at a wide. Played in the air. Deep point, just over him for 4. I think he's overran that one quite badly. The man at deep point perhaps overran that quite badly. Would have been an absolute beauty of a start for the OS Tigers had that catch been taken. But for now, this is what it is. 4 nevertheless to Jitain. Play and a miss. Bowling good lines here. The length has been a little awkward. Again, there's a flying slip. Third man and deep backward point in operation. Lowered him into the fall shot. Unfortunate for the bowler. Play and a miss again. Couple of balls remaining in the over. Still 5 runs come off this over. Down the track. Oh dear, oh dear. Second boundary of the over and just bounced awkwardly in front of the fielder at short third. Third boundary for Jitain. In fact, fourth boundary for Jitain. Cuts and misses the cut. 9 runs came off that one. 30 without a wicket after 4 overs. Bharat continues 30 without a wicket. Third over on the trot for Bharat. 12 of his 2 overs so far. Long off and the point. Thickish inside edge and that'll roll away to the square leg boundary for 4. Yet again a false shot resulting in a boundary. Leading edge. Oh, lands in no man's land. And immediately the backward point fielder has raised his hand up. It's perhaps the third chance that's gone begging. And no one's really caught it. You have to be on your toes at this level of cricket. And it should be four. That's adding insult to injury. I think that's Puneet, the man down at long off. And second boundary of the over. Down the track. And just down to the point for another single. Punched away, but straight to the man at covers. Couple of dot balls to finish the over. 40 without a wicket. 10 runs came of that over. So Gopal continues. Final over of the power play. Down the track. And through the gap as well for four. Moves around, slow ball, and up goes the finger. That's the first wicket for the OIS Tigers, and Jitain has been beaten for pace here. Look at that slow ball, beaten for pace, and that would have been crashing onto the middle stump. 44 for 1. So 44 for 1 and out walks Ketan Kumar. Nicely bowled, and they will get a quick single down to backward point. Couple of balls remaining in the power play, and look to maximize those two deliveries. Short of length and picked away beautifully on the couple of bounces for four. Ketan Kumar gets his first boundary. Short of length, sat up and just guided away over backward square leg for four. 50 on the board. Nicely played to mid on for a single to finish the power play. 51 for 1 after 6 overs. Right spin. Oh, shout for LBW. And that's not given on field. Thing that's come off the bat here. So Siddharth comes on to bowl and starts with a very interesting delivery. Goes on the back foot again, and they will get a single down to mid wicket. And they have a laugh about it. Eventually, gently tapped away down to short third. Punched away and down to long off for yet another single. After the wicket has fallen, the scoring rate has been a little low, and the field has been spread as well. Deep point, deep cover, long off, long on, and square leg. The five men outside the circle. Oh, nicely bowled. Saw the batter come, and it's drilled down the ground for four. Standing on off stump here, Tarun. 8 runs came off that 159 for one after 7 overs. So Gaurav comes on to bowl, a bit of medium pace on offer, long off, deep cover, deep point, third man, and long on the five fielders outside the circle. Starts with a gentle wide down the leg side. So change in field. Third man's being called up, and no change in field otherwise. I think our corner has gone back. That's been called a no ball here. It's a no ball for having extra fielder outside the 30-yard circle. Goes to the big hit. Since it's a free hit, it won't matter even if it's a catch. And they will get a couple of runs. That'll be a wide again. Oh, not given as wide. I think that's come off the pad. Goes to the big hit and one bounce into the boundary ropes for four. Short of length. On the bounce to the man at backward square leg. Direct hit would have been interesting. Couple of balls remaining in the over. That'll be a wide. Plain a miss. Didn't bounce as much as Ketan would have liked. Full toss. Doesn't beat the man at cover. And will only get a single to finish the over. 69 for 110 came of that one. So Siddharth continues. Goes for the sweep and splits the gap beautifully for four. Goes the big hit. This time protection of no use. Bharat, the man at deep square leg, and back-to-back boundaries for Ketan Kumar. So now change in field. Deep cover goes to deep extra cover. Man taken out from deep point to square leg. And backward point in place now for the cut. Just on the edge of the circle. And square leg back on the boundary. Nicely bowled. Just pulling his length back and varying the pace as well. Just a reminder that at the halfway stage we will have change of ends. Still a couple of balls remaining in this over. Down to long on, back mid wicket. Three fielders out on the boundary on the leg side. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep cover. So they're wanting in to hit on the front. Anything short will be punished away. Short, straight to Bharat at square leg to finish this over. Two boundaries and four singles came off that one. 12 of that over, 81 for one. So Manav comes on to bowl, who's also leading the side today. Oh, that's picked away beautifully for six. Welcome to the crease, Manav, says Tarun. And it's been thumped away big, big time. First six of the match. And Tarun is starting to just heat up here. Deep point, deep cover, long off, long on, and deep square leg. Down to deep point for a single. And two men are very, very close, deep point and deep cover. Full toss, and it's been put away. Won't have the legs to go for four. Should get a couple of runs. Bharat will cut it off. 9 runs of the over so far at the halfway mark. Still 3 balls left. Got to give credit to these two. They've not let the momentum shift. In the air. Work to do for the man at deep cover. And should just keep it down to a couple of runs. I think that's Gopal. So 11 runs have come off this over so far. Still a couple of balls left. In the air. Again lands in no man's land. So final ball before the halfway mark. Oh, there'll be a wide, I think. Yep. Given as wide. Still have to wait for the last ball before the halfway stage. Short, slow, and just punched away down to long on for a single. 10 overs done, 95 for one, and it's time for drinks. 95 for 1, back live. 10 overs done. Varun comes on to bowl. Change of ends for us, for everyone. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep cover. Five fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And Manav just setting up the field. It can be medium pace. Is it? Yep. Bowling keeper up to the stumps. So it'll be gentle medium pace by Varun. Nope, he's going to bowl spin. Decided to bowl some spin. Starts with a single down to point. Wonder what would have been the talk between the OIS Tigers camp, having won the toss and opting to field 95 runs conceded off the first 10 overs. Got to pull it back in the last 10. Otherwise, you're looking at a biggish total of around 200. Scooped away to fine leg. Work to do for the man at square leg, but I don't think he will get there. And that'll be a boundary. Excellent shot by Ketan, that is. In the air, on the bounce, Bharat, the man at deep point, keeps it down to a couple of runs. Decent start by Varun. 100 on the board with a boundary of the ball before this one. Full length. Only get a single down to long on. In the air, long on, over him for six. Hundred and nine for one. 14 runs came off that over. Manav continues. 14 came off his first over as well. I think he will continue with pace or spin rather. Oh dear, oh dear. Would have been a disaster had it got to hit the steps. Just played down the wrong line here. Punched away down to long off. Gopal down there. And what's interesting is what will Tarun do here? Standing outside off stump here. Goes for the big hit and doesn't get enough timing on that one. But smart running to get it down to a couple of runs. Noticing that the fielder did not pick it up. Now they're pushing the man at long on a little more towards his left. Hit away and gone. Caught by Puneet and Manav picks up his first wicket. Tarun walks back after making 45. It's 112 for 2. Excellent bowling. Just saw him really cut loose and pulled his length back a bit. And easy enough catch for Puneet. 112 for 2. So Amol walks out to the middle and 112 for 2. Wonder what this wicket does to Ketan's approach. Still the same sort of field. That'll be a wide, I think. Yep. What OIS Tigers will also have to realize is the time. Oh, that's a full toss and takes full advantage of that one for 4. He's actually asking for a no ball, but the square leg umpire is not interested. First boundary for Amol, and what a way to get off the mark. Just make a cracking sound off the bat. Thing that slipped out of Manav's hands. Beautifully played and should get a couple of runs. 10 runs and a wicket came off that one. 119 for 2. In the air, Apurva gets the first wicket. Man with the golden arm. Bharat takes the catch and they are delighted. The OIS Tigers. Third wicket down and two set batters are back in the hut. One 1 9 for three. One 9 for three and out walks Hemang. Apurva striking off his very best first ball of the match. A dead ball. Flicked away, but there is protection out in the deep. And Hemang gets off the mark. Two new batters in the crease, and OIS Tigers will try and squeeze a lot of dot balls. This could turn scoring into a little less. That'll not help. That kind of delivery will not help the case. Oh dear, that sort of fielding won't help either. Overthrows conceded. Punched away to point. Direct hit would be interesting. Oh dear, oh dear. Couple of balls remaining in this over. It's been a good over. 3 runs of that one so far. Dot ball. Also the big hit. Thickish inside edge off the bat. Single to finish 4 runs and a wicket of that one. 1 2 3 for three after 13 overs. Warren continues. 1, 2, 3 for 3. Leading edge. Just over the man at cover. Get a couple of runs to Amol. I think that was Manav at cover. Driven away beautifully. There is protection out in the deep. That gets Hemang on strike. And Amol's asking for a new bat here. In the air. And the bounce to man at deep point. Wants the second run, but is sent back by Amol. The change of bats for Amol. On to 7 for 3. Just 4 runs have come off the first 3 balls. Needs to close out the over well here. Varun. Tickled away and through the gap. Siddharth behind that one and won't stop it. Will go for 4. Beautifully driven away. And back-to-back boundaries for a ball. Just frame that shot. Time to shot third for yet another single to finish the over. 13 came off that one. 136 for 3. Oh, that'll be a wide. Very, very close to the leg stump. Oh, that's beautifully hit. One bounce into the boundary ropes for 4 as Hemant gets his first boundary. Shouts for LBW, but the umpire is not interested. In fact, caught behind as well. The keeper says he's hurt something. Cut away. Doesn't beat Manav at backward point. And will get the extra run off the overthrow as well. Not helping the OS Tigers case here. They did well by picking up back-to-back wickets, but 8 runs on the first 3 balls. Down the track, missed that one completely. Would have been a stumping. Goes the big hit, and that's gone all the way for 6. He's turning it on here, and 150 is up on the board with that 6. 14 runs have come off this over. And make that 15 runs off the over. Spoils Apurva's figures. 151 for 3, 5 overs left. So Manav continues. 5 overs left. 151 for 3. 6. The moment it left the bat. 6 it is. What a shot that is from Amol, I think it is. Yep, Amol it is. That'll be a wide. Full toss in the air. Deep square leg. Takes the catch. And Amol falls Apurva takes the catch. Manav picks up his second wicket. And much needed breakthrough this. So Pranav walks out to the middle. And 158 for 4. Would you believe it? Gentle full toss results in a wicket. Cut away. Good stop by the man at backward point. Now Hemang holds the key to whatever total that they wish to set. 4 overs left after this one. Goes to the big hit on the bounce to the man at long off. Good work by Gopal to gauge the bounce on that one. Short of length. Wants the second run and will get it. That's Pranav. Excellent running between the wickets. 11 runs despite that wicket has come off this over so far. Still one ball remaining. Make that 12 runs of the over. Courtesy of that single down to long off. 163 for 4. So Apurva round the wicket to Pranav. Three leg side dominated field now. Cuts away but doesn't beat the man at cover. Bharat it is. Only get a single. Cuts and misses onto the stumps of the wicketkeeper's pads. One for 20 for Apurva around the wicket. Now the track dragged away for four. Much needed boundary this for the Rising Strikers. He had some knocking sessions before getting inside, so that is surely helping him. And not great bowling either. Sort of feel that you have try and bowl a half cracker. And we're wide. 6 runs of the first 3 balls. Leading edge only get a single excellent running. Takes the score to 170 with 3 overs remaining after this one. Surely looking at over 200 perhaps. And it won't be an easy chase. Tickled away. Wants the second run but won't get it. Oh, they do get it in fact. Siddharth, man at short find. 9 runs have come of this over. Still a better over than the previous one. Needs to finish it well here. Heaved away, leg side. Should be taken, and it is taken. Manav takes the catch. Pranav perishes. Apurva picks up his second wicket. 5 down now. 172 for 5. 3 overs left. Manav continues into his fourth over, I think. That'll be a wide. That'll be a wide as well. Back to back wides now by Manav. Is trying to stay away from Hemang Zak. Thinking is right. Bowls that slow. Only get a single down to short third. Heaved away on the leg side. Wants the second run. Should get it. Would have been interesting. And there been a direct hit. A lot of cheer. There are three fielders on the leg side. Deep mid wicket, cow corner, long on, long off, and deep point. In fact, deep cover. So five fielders on the front. That's been the problem with the OIS Tigers. In the air, who wants it? Nobody, in fact. Just lands in front of Puneet at long on. Hasn't bowled Puneet. 2 for 42 for Manav so far. Still three balls left. Couple of overs after this one remaining. Back to the bowler. It'll be very interesting to see what will Hemang do here. Will he just go all out? Does good footwork by the bowler. Hope he's all right here. Good footwork to stop the ball. Heaved away on the leg side on the bounce to the man at deep mid wicket. Couple of runs to finish, 180 on the board. And Manav finishes with 2 for 45. 2 overs left, 1 for 5. Varun continues, cuts and misses. Does Hemang 12 balls left, 11 in fact, with the dot ball. 11 balls left. How many can they get? Can they go past 200? Oh, that's been put down, is it? Nope, not given as wide either. So 10 balls left. Change of guard. Changes that to middle stump now. From a leg stump guard to a middle stump guard. Powered away, but will only get a single down to long on. 9 balls remaining now. Excellent over so far by Varun under pressure. Slowly have the floodlights being turned on. Heaved away, mid wicket, over his head for 6. Rajesh getting into the act now. 188 the score. That'll be a wide, I think. Yep. A little harsh on that one, feels the bowler. That'll be wide, nevertheless. 189 now. 8 balls remaining. That 6 has changed the equation completely now. 200 looks very much gettable. Swing and a miss. 7 balls remaining in this inning so far now. Played away, should get a couple of runs. Does get it. 191 for 5, 6 balls left. So Gopal comes on to bowl the final over of the innings. 6 balls, 191 for 5. And the similar sort of field, deep mid wicket, deep cow corner, long off was very straight. So is long on and deep cover. They push the man at third man inside the circle a little more finer. The lines expected to be wider. Leading edge, bowler. I don't think he'll get there. He does. What a catch that is off his own bowling. For a moment, I thought the bowler won't get there. And sixth wicket down now as Gopal picks up his second. 191 for 6. And out walks Kapil. Very, very important wicket from the context of the game. Should keep the target to less than 200 if Gopal bowls well. Let's see what Kapil has on offer. Again, similar sort of field. But what an excellent running catch that is from Gopal of his own bowling. Goes to the big hit and does clear the field. One bounce to the left of Puneet. In fact, right of Puneet. Much needed boundary this for the super strikers. In fact, rising strikers. And that pushes the man at long on a little more wider. Oh, knocks him over. Anticlimactic end to this short innings by Kapil. 7th wicket down and third one for Gopal. Chopped him on that occasion. Wanted to heave it away on the leg side. Thickish bottom edge and rolls onto the stumps. So out walks Prince for 3 balls left. Good chance for Gopal to just pick up a 5 if he can. Second wicket off the over. 195 for 7, 3 balls left. What will Prince do here? Go for the ugly hoik or just give it to Rajesh. Here we go. Oh, thickish inside edge. Work to do for the man at mid wicket. Wants the third run and will get it. Excellent running and The dugout's very, very happy. 3 runs added to the total. 198 for 7, 2 balls left. In the air and 6. 200 comes up. Much needed 6 this for the rising strikers. 204 for 7. What a knock this is turning out to be by Rajesh. 19 of just 7 balls. $204 now. Final ball. Over cover for 4. And what an anticlimactic end to that over. As Gopal finishes with 3 for 46 of his 4 overs. And the Svkm rising strikers are 208 for 7. What an absolute carnage this has been with the bat. 17 runs came off that over. And of course, a couple of wickets. 208 for 7 is the final score. OIS Tigers require 209 of the allocated 20 overs. Join us after a short break for the chase. Don't go anywhere. This game is hanging in the balance. See you on the other side of the break. So back live, 209 it is from the 20 overs for the OIS Tigers. Kapil opens the bowling for the Rising Strikers. Viraj opens the batting alongside Puneet. And you look at the field, long off and deep point. In fact, beg your pardon, deep third and deep point are the two fielders. Outside, they are operating with a flying slip in place. The kind of target they have in hand to defend. You can go all out attacking. There is also a flying gully in place. In fact, three men on the catching positions. And first runs on the board. Oh, that's beautifully done by Puneet all the way for six. That is a shot and a half to get off the mark. In the air. Oh, put down. Underlights, very difficult. One 6-1 so far. Play and a miss. Wants a single but is sent back quite rightly. So a couple of dot balls after six. Beautifully played. Doesn't beat the man at backward point. Excellent work. Single to finish 9 of the first over. 9 without a wicket. So Ricken comes on to bowl, a bit of spin on offer straight away, and long on the two fielders outside. Starts with a dot. Men on the ring on the offside. That'll be a wide. Another dot. Goes to the big hit. Will only get a single. So what will Puneet do here? A lot of spaces available on the leg side. Through everyone. It'll be wide and should get a couple of runs. Three more runs added to the total. Leading edge and gone. That's the first wicket. Kapil takes the catch. Apologies for the technical issues, but Puneet walks back. The first wicket's down for 14 runs. Fourteen for one as Manav, the skipper, walks out to the middle. Look at those gloves, dazzling. Cut away. There is protection out in the deep. Play and a miss. Beautifully done. 15 for 1. Beautifully bowled by Kapil. His excellent display of fast bowling. Flicked away. Beautifully done. And Manav gets his first four. Nicely bowled, pulls his length back. Oh dear, would have been a disastrous run out had it been a cleaner pickup by the man at mid wicket. Edged. Oh dear, that's through the hands of the slip. Man at second slip just lets his burst through. It would be in a dream catch for the man at second slip. Punched away, but there is protection out in the deep. Should get it just a single. 22 for 1 after 3 overs. 22 for 1, and Ricken continues. What should be a very interesting. Oh, beautifully bowled. That is excellent bowling. Just lured Manav onto the push. Excellent take by the keeper as well. Still operating with a slip in place and adding another slip in place. This is aggressive captaincy here. So two slips in place now. Goes to the cut, but doesn't get it. He's into an excellent rhythm. Is Ricken. Required run rates over 11 runs now. Edged through the hands again. That'll be four. But that flew quickly off the bat of Manav. Gets his second four. Look at that. Take a outside edge. Whoa, that flew quickly. Two slips are closer now. Nicely done, but doesn't beat the man at mid wicket. Excellent fielding. Good energy shown by the rising strikers on field. Oh, beautifully bowled this. Excellent delivery. Just sowing the seeds of doubt in the batter's mind. Excellent spell of bowling this by Ricken and Kapil. Edged over the third man's head. Spun away as well. And good stop. Good stop with the feet to keep it down to a couple of runs. 7 runs came off that one, 29 for 1 after 4 overs. Kapil continues. Play and a miss by Manav. Short of length, tickled away. Just a single down to backward square leg. Bottom edge rolls onto the keeper. Extra bounce denied by Ricken at backward point. Cut away over backward point for 4. And Viraj finds his first boundary. So 34 for 1. Extra bounce. Dot to finish. 5 came of that one. 34 for 1. So final over of the power play. Oh, knocks him over. Mana falls and Ricken picks up his second wicket. Second wicket down for 34. And what a ball that was to clean him up. 34 for 2. So Sarjak walks out, and Ricken has been on an absolute roll. 2 for 13. Oh, beautifully done. Lovely bowling this. He's making the batters play and dance to his tunes here. And the asking rate's gone above 12 runs now. In the air, should get a couple of runs. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Confusion, and that should be a goner. Sarjak has to walk back, and a run out situation. That's the last thing that you need. Single plus run out, 35 for 3 now. So 35 for 3 and out walks Gopal, who will be on strike. So 2 runs and a wicket. Some disturbance around the side screen. Right, so Gopal all set. Nicely bowled again. They've owned the power play, the rising strikers. Cut away to deep point for a single to finish the power play. 36 for 3 after 6 overs. And they need 173 from 14 overs. 36 for 3. Field spread out, and Prince comes on to bowl a bit of medium pace. Asking rates 12.4 almost. Just going away from them at the moment now. straight to cover, front of the man standing at cover. He's been marshalling his troops quite well. Third man long off, long on deep point. It's four fielders outside the circle. Still no slip in place for Prince. He's express pace. Oh, that's beautifully picked away. Oh dear, that's put down. Dear, oh dear, that was timed so well that he didn't even bother running. In and out she goes, but result a dot ball. Not sure who was the fielder down at long on. Was crisply timed. Slow ball, beaten for pace. Oh, called as a wide. Hmm? Given as wide. Two dots and a wide. Oh, edged through the gap. That'll be four. Excellent ball results in a four. So Gopal getting his first boundary, and the keeper's up to the stumps now. That prompts a change in field. Deep point comes in. In fact, deep cover comes in, and third man goes out. More protection on the boundary. Keeper trudging back. Play and a miss. Oh, given as wide. $42 for 3 now. Still the asking rate touching 13, 12.37. Leading edge down to long on for yet another single. Seven runs of the four balls bowled so far. In the air, down to long off for a single. Down the track, and will only get a single down to backward point, or rather a couple of runs down to deep point to finish the over. 10 runs came off that 146 for 3. So Ricken comes on to bowl his fourth over. 46 for 3. In the air, picked up on the bounce to the man at square leg. Only get a single. Nicely bowled. We get a single down to mid wicket. Picked up, picked up, picked up. Doesn't result in more than 2 runs. Just a couple of runs to bring up the 50 on the board. And he's asked long off to just stay wide. T point has been pushed to deep cover now. That'll be a wide, I think. Punched away down to long on for a single. .54 for 3 after 8 overs, and Prince will continue. 155 needed of 12 overs. Asking rates touching 13 runs now. Leading edge, but falls safe down to deep mid wicket. Oh, beautifully picked away. But there is protection out in the deep. Asking rate's gone above 13 runs now. Nicely played. Won't get the single. Extra bounce. Straight to mid wicket. Another single added to the total. In the air, long off. Oh, mid off, in fact, takes the catch. Fourth wicket down. And Viraj falls. Prince picks up his first wicket. 58 for 4. So Nilay comes on to bowl. 58 for 4. Down to long off for a single. Punched away down to deep point. Protection out in the deep. That'll be four. Gaurav gets his first boundary and nicely bowled, slow through the air. The final over, final ball before the halfway stage. 65 for 4, asking grades gone over 14 runs now. Dot to finish, 65 for 4 after 10 overs, and everyone will take a drinks break. 65 for 4, Nirav comes on to bowl, asking grades 14.4 now. Not been easy on the opposition, the rising strikers. Set up and beautifully cut away for four. $69 for four now. Should be very interesting how Gopal approaches this, being a centurion from the last game. Oh, beautifully bowled. Lucky not to be bowled out on that one. Nirav getting some turn from that end. Oh, play and a miss. Appeal for stumping, but not given on field. Excellent bowling. Four followed by two dots and a dot before. In the air, long off. On the bounce, oh dear. Should have been a catch. For a moment, I just thought the man at long off would have been interested. It just fell short. Swept away. Swept away fine enough, but should get only a couple of runs. Or in fact, three if they're interested. Nope, only get two. Seven came off that over, 72 for four. Nilay continues. Oh, on the bounce, call for four. Just misses the cameraman, Ritik. Down at long off. It would have been a disaster had it hit him. Powered down the ground. Short of length, sat up. Slapped away for four. Back to back boundaries for Gopal. Third boundary. Three in a row now. Play and a miss, given as wide. That'll be another wide. He's disrupted the rhythm. Play and a miss. Played completely down the wrong line. Punched away, but there is protection out in the deep. Pulled away, down to deep mid wicket. 16 came off that over, 88 for 4. Down the track, but straight to deep mid wicket. In the gap for 4. Gopal getting into the act now. So 1-4 dot dot. Beautifully done. Will get the single, but deceive the batter for pace. Oh, beautifully done. Dot to finish 94 for 4 after 13 overs. Asking rate's gone above 16 now. Touching 17. 94 for 4. Priul comes on to the attack. Play and a miss. Oh, the keeper's heard something, yeah? Umpire has not moved. The batter shakes his head. Keeper was very, very excited on that one. The asking rate's now gone up until 17. Four for 4. Down the track, in the air, deep point, tough chance. I think that's Pranav down at cover. Ran and reached to it, almost got a hand to it. Over 17 now, the asking rate. Sharp for LBW, but that's heading down the leg stump. Touching 18 now, the asking rate. This is going nowhere. The OIS Tigers still 6 overs remaining after this one. Mean boundaries here. One big over might just turn things around. Flicked away, deep mid wicket. Spun on him and that gone for 4. Think that's Hemang down at deep mid wicket. Spun on him big time. And 100 up on the board with that single. 100 for 4, still need 109 to win off 37 balls. Not very impossible, but I don't know. Asking rates touching 19 now. So a single to finish. 101 for 4, 6 overs left. 108 required. So Nirav continues. None for 13 of his 2 overs. 108 required of 6 overs now. Goes to the big hike. Completely misses that one. Nirav was at slips, I think. Play and a miss so far. He's getting cramps. Gopal, hope he's all right. Gone. Up goes the finger, and that should be the final nail on the coffin. Half of the side gone. 103 for 5. Play and a miss to finish the over. Varun walks out to bat. 103 for 5. 5 overs left. So 103 for 5. Riul continues 106 from 5 overs, asking rates over 21 now. Goes for the cut, misses that one. Gaurav on strike. Play and a miss again. Third dot in a row. Cuts and misses. Four dots in a row now. He's beaten for pace. Second time in this over. So 106 from 26 balls. Last over just produced 3 runs. Finally connects the cut and only gets a single. Fumble won't allow them to take another run. Asking rates now gone over 25. And the game has been thoroughly dominated by the rising strikers. Just 1 run came off that over. 104 for 5, 105 required of 4 overs. Down the track, bottom half of the bat. Oh, just put down. Excellent effort. Down at backward point. Ricken, I think it is, will only get a single, appreciated by one and all on the field. Would have been an excellent diving catch had he taken that. But there's no point talking about the chase. Required rate around 30 runs now in an over. It's all about. Oh, that's a tough chance. Tough one for the wicketkeeper of the deflection of the bat. Couple of balls remaining in this over. Dot ball. 100 runs required from 3 overs. Asking rates over 31. Chase never really was on for the Tigers. In the gap to deep cover to finish the over. 108 for 5. 101 needed of 3 overs. Cut away again. Ricken it is. Oh dear, clean collection would have been a run out. Good work by Ricken at backward point. So they need 100 runs, but from 17 balls. It's about minimizing the damage here. Cuts and misses. It's been a copy paste thing for Gaurav in the last couple of overs. Just trying to cut at everything, but hardly has connected at anything. In the air, can someone get underneath? Yes, Ricken takes the catch. Finally holds on to one, and he has a laugh about it. Gaurav falls, sixth wicket down. Riul picks up his first wicket, 109 for 6. One oh nine for 6. Out walks Bharat, the left-hander. Required rates now exactly 40 runs. 40 of 2.5 overs. One for 9 for Priul. And the point, third man now on. In the air, can someone get underneath? Ricken takes another catch. Seventh wicket down, back-to-back wickets for Priul. Bharat walks out for a golden duck. 109 for 7 now. So Priul's on a hat trick. Out walks Siddharth. Goes over the wicket. Does goes over the wicket. Hat trick ball. Fine leg. Deep mid wicket. Oh, Apurva it is, in fact. Nope, Siddharth it is. Or is it? Nope, Apurva it is. Oh, he's got a hat trick! He has got a hat trick! Would you believe that? Stumps out of the ground. Priul has got a hat trick. Excellent bowling. Excellent bowling. And that's it. That's the game. Svkm Super Strikers have won by 99 runs. And we hope that you enjoyed the coverage. Svkm Rising Strikers have dominated the game. They win by 99 runs, and the OIS Tigers were nowhere in the chase. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. Until see you